Hi, I'm Susan with Soul Awakening Solutions, and we're going to find out what the energies are for the month of July. So we've come into the month of July just on the tail end of Saturn going into retrograde at the end of last month. And what does that mean for you? Well, for me, Saturn going into retrograde means that although I'm not an astrologist, I'll tell you that right up front. But it does mean that the Lord of Karma is gone on holiday. That's the way I look at it. And so karma is not going to be really a big factor. You're not going to get those huge challenges coming in as we move through the next 5 months. We're not going to have those huge desires to go deep within and challenge our own shadows. And so you may also be a little challenged by the people around you who are either beginning their spiritual awakening or remaining totally unconscious. Because oftentimes when we go through a spiritual awakening, we find that we're taking responsibility for our lives and we're becoming accountable and we're becoming conscious and we're interested. We become advocates for the world, for some specific cause. And then we notice that the people around us, they're not on the same path. And we kind of say, oh, well, that's okay because they'll catch up or karma's going to get them. And then what happens is Saturn goes into retrograde and karma goes on holiday, so to speak. And we start to see that, well, maybe it's not going to catch up with them. And maybe they're on a completely different program than you are. And that's okay. The real important thing to focus on is so are you. All of that karma that you've been trying to let go of, that you've been trying to clear, it's time now to say, I've stepped off the wheel of karma altogether. I'm living in the new energies. And I'm going to live my life as if Saturn's always on retrograde and I'm not going to be affected by it. So, how do we do that? As we move into the beginning of July, we've got a new moon coming up at the end of this week. And what are the energies that we can expect? The Pleiadians. So we're going to expect a Pleiadian activation. And the Pleiadians come in with that beautiful blue energy. I had a dream the other night and they came in with this beautiful blue and pink energy. So this beautiful starlight all over. It was actually my daughter's hair. So it's the star seeds that are really starting to feel that awakening. And you may be feeling that energy all around your crown chakra as that blue starlight comes and brings the message of harmony, the message of harmony in the heavens. With Saturn on holiday, we're starting to feel the benevolent planets, the ones who are creating love and peace coming in. So you can tune into that beautiful blue, call on the energy of the sapphire blue ray, talk to Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith, and ask them to surround you with that blue light. And as you deepen into your connection with that blue light, ask yourself, how can I come into harmony? How can I bring harmony in the community around me? How can I be a beacon for that blue light, for that harmony? Oftentimes, when we're going through a spiritual awakening, we think about spiritual protection, need for protection from psychic attacks. And that beautiful blue light is exactly that. It's not just protection, it's really the transmutation through peace, through joy, through faith. So coming into the Pleiadian activations, we can call for some help. I'm using two of Kyle Gray's decks in this reading. I have the Keepers of the Light, so that's who we're going to call in for some help. And I'm looking for the top of the box on this because I also have the Gateway Oracle. So we're using the Gateway Oracle to tell us what activations, what energy activations are coming in. And then we're using the Keepers of the Light deck to find out who can help with this as we go into this week, as we approach the new moon. Which of the ascended masters, the Keepers of the Light, can we ask for assistance? And we have Mother Mary. So Mother Mary, of course, is that pink energy I was looking for in the blue and pink. And she is that beautiful blue with the pink lights through it. And it's really about letting go of the fight, Let go of the need to be right. I'm going to tell you, everybody's right. It's really very interesting because I was looking at a situation in my life where there were more than one side. And one of my guides says, there's no sides to a circle. And it's really that when we are all coming together, when we're coming into harmony, from everyone's perspective, they're exactly right. They're exactly in the right place for them. So you need to choose peace. Let go of the need to be right and choose to tap into that beautiful mother energy, that goddess energy inside of you, the divine mother, regardless of whether you're in a masculine form, in a feminine form, in a non-binary form, there's still that beautiful goddess, divine mother energy inside of you. And that divine mother energy that you can deepen your connection with is going to give you the opportunity to feel love, to feel nurturing, and you can then allow that to overflow around you. So this whole first week of July is really about love and peace. It's really about that combination, surrounding yourself in that beautiful blue starlight and sparkling some pink love energy in and around it. And so, what can we expect as we move into the second week? We're going to hit the new moon on Friday. The new moon is all about manifesting. If you're interested in participating in a new moon circle, I do the new moon circles in my school community. So you can check out the link in the comments. You can come and join the free circle. My community is free to join all of July. So you can come and join in, get personal readings, and connect with other consciously awakening and aware humans. So as we move into the second week of July, we can expect the divine matrix. So as we begin to connect with other consciously aware humans, we start to notice our place in the divine matrix. One of these little stars is you, and recognizing that we are all interconnected, that every one of us plays a role, and our actions, just like the actions of the planets have actions and effect on each other, every action that you take has an effect on those around you. And so you may be affected by the actions of people that are around you, but remember, you're a consciously awakened being. So you are the magnet. You're drawing all of this energy in. And so you're coming into alignment, and those synchronicities are starting to show up in your life. Are you seeing the angel numbers 444, 1111? Those numbers are messages that are telling you that you're in perfect alignment to receive. So as we go into the second week of July, after setting your intention in the new moon on the 5th, recognize that the messages that you're seeing, the synchronicities that are showing up, are telling you that you're drawing that attention into your life. That intention is becoming a fully activated purpose in your life, and you've fully activated that, and it is now coming into fruition. It's letting you know that you're on the right path. And how can we come onto the right path? Who's going to walk that with us through the second week of July? Who can we rely on to come in with us? The divine director. So we want to invite the divine director in to assist us to walk in purpose. We are noticing that we need, when we invite the angels in, the angels need an invitation. They need an invitation to act. But the divine director, not so much. You think of your own boss needs to come in if you're working for someone, or perhaps the parent in your house, or yourself as a parent. There are times when we need to intervene. And the divine director is intervening at this time to bring you on purpose, to bring you into alignment. So sometimes it may feel like that divine intervention is jarring or putting you off because you have an idea of what you think is your right purpose. Remember, you're being guided. Remember that which feels like rejection or interference is actually redirection, letting you know this is the path to move you into alignment. Remember, when you feel joy, Happiness is your purpose. When you feel joy, when you do what makes your soul sing, when you drop into love, then you are living in your purpose. And that is exactly what your purpose is to live in your purpose. So walking along the divine matrix, watching for those signs the second week in July, and living in your purpose. As we come into the third week in July, at the end of the third week, we're going to hit the full moon. So as we approach the full moon, we start to see those synchronicities. We start to see that alignment come in. And what can we expect in the third week of July? A soul star activation. So as you can see here, the soul star chakra is above your head. It's about 18 inches above your head, this energetic center that carries all of your karmic energy. All of your soul contract is written into that chakra. That chakra is being activated. So as you walk towards the full moon, as you move through into the second half of July, your soul star chakra is being activated and you're beginning to remember your soul's energy. You can call on Archangel Lavender in your sleep to help you clear your soul star chakra and release any of the residue from karma. As you step off the wheel of karma, you may find there's residual energies there that are blocking you. They're not new karmic lessons. They're leftover stuff that hasn't been cleared out. Ask Archangel Lavender to come in during the dream time, clear out that residual energy, and recognize that you already are fulfilling your soul contract. There's no need to go looking for it or looking for that new fulfillment. Your soul star is being activated and you're beginning to remember yourself. And remembering yourself, that can be a challenge. Sometimes we may start to have past lives in our dreams. Sometimes we may start to have those synchronicities that are deja vus. We start to meet people who also remember who we are. And not just people, other living beings. You might meet a tree, you might meet an animal, you might meet a bird who remembers you. Stop and take the moment to pause and ask for the message. And who can we invite to assist us with that? Kali, Lady Kali, the mother, the mother energy, that divine bear spirit mother energy. Lady Kali allows us to face our fears. She removes the demon of fear and anger. The necklace that Kali wears around her neck, the necklace of skulls, those are the heads of ego that Kali has cut off. So recognizing as your soul star chakra is activated, our ego may start to challenge, may start to say, I'm not enough. I can't really be that. That's not who I am. It is who you are. That beautiful, bright light, that's really you. And the real true fear is the fear of that light. Recognize that there's magical changes happening in your life. And this is your opportunity to drop off that fear, to string those little heads on a bead, wear yourself some beads, wear proudly the heads of the ego that you've cut off. That shadow work that you've been doing the last 7 months, that karmic clearing, that's the heads of the ego that you've strung into that divine necklace. Call on Mother Kali, call on Lady Kali, and ask her to assist you with fully embodying your light. And as we move through towards the end of July, we're coming full circle out of that full moon's energy. Oftentimes after the full moon, we feel a release, but we can release what's not serving. We can consciously choose what we're releasing. So asking what energies can we expect as we come through the tail end of July? Near the end of July, it's the Temple of Truth. So the Temple of Truth is all about the throat chakra, all about expressing your authentic self, speaking your truth. Release the need to hide behind the ego. Release the need to hide behind the shadow. We need people who are speaking their authentic truth with love. You've embodied peace. You've embodied love. You've come through that energies. There's no need for you to hold back any longer. Let yourself be your authentic truth. The authentic truth that you speak, that's going to clear the ear chakras, the inner ear chakras of the people who have not been listening, or it's going to shift away the people that aren't ready to listen. Those that are around you, the ones that are attracted to you, they're ready to hear your authentic truth. Speak your truth through whatever means that you do. That doesn't necessarily mean once your voice is activated. So many of us were silenced in our unconscious awakening process. And we've had traumas as a result of being silent. So we're now being cleared of that. We're being empowered to speak our truth, to express ourselves. So however that self-expression turns up, whether it turns up in your writing, in your painting, in your song, in your voice, let your soul sing her song. Let your soul's expression flow in whatever way is coming up for it to flow. And what can we expect as we move into the end of July? I've divided July into quarters, and I know there's a couple extra days at the end for that last week. What can we expect as we move into the end of July? Lady Diana. So Lady Diana is the goddess of the hunt. She will help you to focus your attention on the bullseye. Take focus. Consider the point in the future that you want to hit. Where do you want to be? It doesn't mean that you live in the future. It means you put your focus on that point, and then you allow it to bring towards you. There's a trick in archery to call the target towards you and already see that you've hit the target. And this is what Lady Diana can do. Lady Diana can help you to focus on what you desire and then ask for more. It's always when you're asking in your manifesting practices, ask for this or something better. Recognize that I can shoot for the moon, but if I shoot for a star, I got a good chance of hitting the moon. So it's best for you to ask for and expect the best possible outcome. This is going to be a very powerful month for those who are awakened and conscious. This is a time for you to express yourself, to choose your vision, and to see yourself already in that vision. I want to thank you for joining me. As I said, if you want to join me for a live circle on the 5th, or there's 3 live circles actually this month in my school community. And my school community is free to join for all of July. It's not always free to join, but I've thrown it open for the month of July to be free so that we can gather together like-minded individuals, gathering to raise the consciousness and raise the vibration of humanity. And when you join in July, it will be free for a lifetime. Grateful for the opportunity to carry this message as always. Thank you. And I hope you have an amazing angel blessed rest of your day.